aspect. We have other ways to work it out. And I'm creating then my Zoom to my YouTube interface. This one looks like it's working better. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. Being live streamed, got it. So everybody turn on the cameras from Jace to Brandon, Gabrielle, Kitty, George, Biddy, Miguel, TJ, we got everybody, Michaela. So we're getting everybody in the groove. Hit everybody's camera. Good. And Lauren, can you be so kind and check the chat today?
Yeah, I can do that.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your goodwill. Okay, George, Megan, Jules, BJ. Let's get started. Okay, those that jump on later will do it since we have a lot of things to do. Okay, welcome everyone. What I want to do today is talk about today till the end of the semester. So I want to focus in on our group projects, and I want to give everybody details about what the group project should be. What are the details of the group project, from the draft to the upgrade to the presentation to your final. We also had, as you remember, we had Personal AI visit us, and they'd like to give us an upgrade so we can try out their system. So they've suggested an assignment for us to do. And before we can do the assignment, everybody they have to have the correct email for everyone. So Dylan Melnick has volunteered to help me in this project of Personal AI. And Dylan is also in the other class that I teach before this. So Dylan has, Personal AI has sent us an email stating there are a number of students that they don't have a correct email to. So I'm going to just give a few minutes to Dylan to reach out to you that he can gather everybody's correct email and make sure that everybody is signed into has a Personal AI account so they can upgrade us, so then we can do the assignment. So Dylan, I'm leaving it to you.
Awesome.
And then you can share your screen if you will. You can put in the chat. You can give everybody what they need to do.
All right. So this is the list of people that Personal AI still needs their email from. So wait, I'm gonna copy the link and put in the chat right now. So if you see your name on this, go to the link I'm sending and put your email in. And this email is the email that you use to log into Personal AI. So it's probably not your school email if they don't have it yet. And
Or
then
some people may not have been in class, or some people may not have
so
signed in.
if you haven't made an account yet on Blackboard under web links, if you go to the personal AI slides right here, this first slide will tell you how to sign in. And then if you haven't made an account yet, sign in and then put your email on this document so that personal AI knows. Yeah, that's about it, really. And make sure it's the same one that you signed in on personal AI as.
So, hi, did you make a personal AI account?
Yeah.
You have it? What email did you use?
No, this is not the spreadsheet that I have actually. I put my name on the spreadsheet.
There's two tabs. Make sure you're in J, not G.
Your J.
Yeah, I see it. I can copy
okay.
it.
Yeah, but make sure. Thank you.
I got you, Kai.
Extra credit for
Thank you, Dylan.
correcting,
Thank
right?
you.
Yeah, we're J.
And if you have any questions, email me. I'll put my email in the chat too.
Yeah, put your email in the chat, Dylan.
Awesome. So please do that. If you know someone not in class, tell them to do that. It's pretty important for the assignment that we're going to have.
Yeah, you won't be able to do the assignment because they won't upgrade your account. Okay. Any questions? Okay. So if you haven't gone and made an account, do that, and then make sure that you put in your email.
Where can we access the slides with the tutorial?
It's in
On
web
Blackboard,
links, the first one.
right
Okay.
here.
Web links, the first one, and it shows you on the first slide. It shows you how to open an account.
All right. Is that all you
Okay,
need,
so
Professor? Or do you want me to stay for another minute?
any other questions? Coral, did you do the personal AI? Were you
I
in
was gonna
class?
ask you where's the, no, I wasn't. I emailed you about that. So I was gonna ask where the, I can find the Excel to put my email.
Look in the
I
chat.
sent the link in the chat.
Thank you.
And you have to make an account, Coral. So whatever email you put in there in the link under J, right after this, create an account. You know where the personal AI slide is?
Yeah, I just found it. I'll make it right now.
And
Make
if
it
you don't
right
see
now, and then have Dylan have it so they can upgrade you for your account to be able to do the next assignment.
if you don't see your name on the spreadsheet, that means you're good and they already have your email, so you don't need to do anything.
Okay? Anything else, Dylan?
That's all I have.
Okay. So you can go ahead and just contact them
Yeah.
and
All right. Thank you.
do the other things. Thank you so much, Dylan. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Very nice. Okay, guys, let's have all our cameras on and we'll talk about what's next. What happened to all my class here? So Kent, Brandon, Victoria, Dylan, we have cameras. Michaela, Kitty, let's go. Jules, BJ, Maddox, Kane, Elias, Biddy, Jessica, let's go. See everybody's lovely faces. Okay. And Megan, BJ, Elias. Okay. So this is what I want to do today. Today I want to go over what is our assignment for our group project. I'm going to go through all the assignments from now to the end of the semester. And then what I'm going to do is we'll go into breakout rooms. I'll visit every single breakout room, make sure that I've approved your topic, because we're going to have a lot to do. Okay, so let me share my screen. And let me go to my Chrome. You see that we're being live here. And here I am in Zoom BJ. So everybody, you can go to what's due. And today is on a couple of things here. On Monday, November 6th, we had chapter 10 ERP. Those of you that finished that chapter 10 ERP quiz, there was the wrong date due there in the beginning. So if you did not get a score that you completed, please redo chapter 10 ERP. So if you got it like a yellow mark saying wasn't complete, I have extended the deadline and you can retake chapter 10 if you haven't gotten a score for chapter 10. That's number one. Number two, today is November 8th. On Monday, November 13th, you have the quiz for chapter 12, business analytics, and you have the Wiley Plus chapter 12 adaptive assignment due before class. So that's before 5. It's not at 5:10. It's not at 5:07. It is at 5. Then what I want each group to do by Monday is to submit your Wix draft of your URL to the audit section and publish that link. And in your project folder with your project name. Make sure you publish it using the free version of Wix. That free version of Wix we had on Monday, last time we had the Wix presentation. You have right up here on Monday, November 6th, you have the presentation of ways and what to do for Wix. For Monday, for your Wix website, I want you to have a logo or a slogan for your homepage. I want you to add a team page with each member's role in the group. I want you to include what's the education and what's the role of each person, and include a professional headshot. I also want you to include an upcoming events page sample. Also, if it fits, short video clips, your plans and your pricing page, and potential sponsors. When I say potential sponsors, it's not your real sponsors because you don't have real sponsors yet, but potential meaning what are possible sponsors that you aspire to that would be interested in your company and what you're going to be doing. Once you do that, you can also start thinking about, this is all on the free site. The free site is everybody gets a free site. But we've gotten, with an academic partnership, we have gotten an upgrade for a business plan where we get a free domain name. So what I'd like you to do is think about what is a good domain name, and you can use any of these extensions in your domain name, because if you don't get, let's say, .com, it may be that you can use art, or you can use, in this case, coach, or something like that rather than con. Now, the following week, but you can still, I would say, start even assigning this to this Monday, is you also need to have for your project 3 social media platforms. So you can assign someone in your group to be in charge, or a couple people in your group to have 3 social media platforms, and you should be posting. I wouldn't even say twice a week, but I'd be posting every day if you can, and add those social media links to your group's project folder. So you'll be adding that to your website. Also, by that following week, you will, and if by next Monday on the 13th, you get approval from me, you can already upgrade your Wix to what I call Business Basic. What's the advantage of Business Basic? The advantage of Business Basic is that you can get a domain name free for a year. So at least for this semester, we can use it. Another advantage is that we have more storage space and we have more room for videos. So for the following one, at least you've created a domain name, and there's something called, in the marketing section of the back end, it's getting found on Google. So you'll be also doing, I'll go over it, you'll be also doing the steps to be found in Google for the SEO steps. You'll have an About Us page. You'll have a bookings page where you can book then consultations. I suggest you do your consultations, at least to have, many of the versions have it free. You can have webinars. You can have Zoom integration. When you do this upgrade, when I give you a draft approval, you'll upgrade to the business plan. And this is the promo code right here. Everybody see that? Right here, that you're going to put in the section when you're upgrading. They're going to have a promo code. You put in this promo code, and you make sure that the total that you have to pay is 0. Lauren, you don't want to pay anything for this when you have an upgrade. If it is not 0, you do not continue. I do not want anyone having their credit card charged for this assignment. It should be free. I want this to be free. Later on, if you want to do something else, that's up to you. So here's a way in which I've given you a link from Loom that you can tell you how to move to be SEO optimization. And here it also tells you how to use, here's a file here of how to use your coupon code. Also, after you do this, make sure at the end of the semester that you've turned off your auto renewal. So when it won't renew after a year, it won't start charging your program. So these are the two. So what I suggest is, this is what's due for Monday, having a draft. After you got the draft done, you can even, in the meantime, you can even start working on the social media. And once you get it approved and the About Us page and the bookings, then you can upgrade and start doing the upgrade. Also, if you look at under assignment, everybody look under assignments and projects, you can see that we talked about it before, is this was everybody had to give their final business tech project proposal. And in some of your groups, I did not sign off on your business tech project proposal. And let me just tell you where the semester is going is, let me just bring up the calendar here. November 13, Monday, is the first draft of your website is due. The 20th is your upgrade should be done. This is the week of Thanksgiving. We have Monday, which is going to be online anyway. So we're going to meet on Monday, the 20th. The rest of the week we're off for Thanksgiving. We'll come back on the 27th. We'll talk about our projects. And on the 29th of November, you remember, we talked about that is our second exam. The second exam is the same format as the first exam. It's in School of Business, room 204, the exact same lab. We'll do it online just as we did before. We'll use Respondus. We'll have two parts, open-ended and multiple choice. On the 20th, that week before Thanksgiving, that week of Thanksgiving, I'll give you the review questions plus the multiple choice and the open-ended possible questions. You'll have then that week in Thanksgiving, those of you that want to prepare that week. The 27th, when we return, I'll answer any questions that you have about the review for the exam. So this way we don't come back right away and get hit with an exam. It will be on the 29th. The exam will cover chapters 4 and 5 again, which is security and data, plus all the other chapters that we've done before this exam. So that includes TG3, which is cloud. It will also include chapter 14, which is AI. It will also include the chapter 10, which is ERP, and it will also include chapter 12, which is the data analytics. The open-ended questions, I'll go over them, but I guarantee you there'll be questions about the cloud and AI. We had readings, right? You remember, Lauren, we had readings about cloud, you know, the benefits, advantages, and we also had a number of things about AI. We had our outline from AI that we had the personal AI when we had our sessions. All of our sessions are recorded, so if you want to review any of our sessions, you can see. The beauty is you can see any of our sessions, and we gave examples in class. That's on the 29th. December 4th, we will do presentations on your project. We will do them, of course, in Zoom. We will have 10 groups. Each group will have about, I'd say, 7 minutes. So it's short that you will be presenting then. You can present in slides. I've given you examples of what previous classes have done, where you're going to be talking about what was your business idea, what were problems you're attempting to solve, what's available now, what's your solution, who's your competitors. And especially number 7, you'll show your website. So you'll have a link on one of your slides to go directly to your website. You'll show your social media, your SEO plan that you did. And in step 8 is next steps for viability, which means once I have this project proposed and this business proposed, what would be, if we wanted to continue this project, what will we do next? And what we would do next could be that maybe we would then contact sponsors. What would be next maybe could be we need to get some programs. What would be next is I need to get some app developers. What should be next would be I need to check on the viability of some of these other products. You will also present what is each team member's contribution to the project. That means exactly a slide of what tasks did you do for the project. And what we've had in the past is in some groups, one person did a lot and some did maybe a little, and others really were not even present, or if they were present, they did very little. That you will write on the slides on what is the contribution for each of your projects. So I encourage you to be involved in your projects. as I say, that this will be an overview of your project. It will be in a short version. I really want to see, most likely I'll be happy beforehand. This will not be the first time that I've seen your website. So I will sometimes ask you to show me aspects of what you've improved. So this will be short, and I will give you feedback on your website. So as soon after you present, if that's 7 minutes, 3 minutes of that will be my feedback that I will give directly to your group. That is on December 4th. Before December 12th, or before our final exam period, you will then implement any of the suggestions that I've given you for the project, and then meet again with your group separately on Zoom and do a final recording. That final recording will be a professional final recording with each student in the group participating, similar to what you did in class, but giving an overall, noting this is for someone, as if to investors or someone that knows nothing about your project. So it probably will be longer than 7 minutes, but I don't need to have an hour presentation, but covering all these points again, and also showing what you've improved from the last time. That formal final presentation will be with all group members. It will be recorded in the cloud, no password, as we've done before, and putting that Zoom link in the audit section. You may also, when you put in that Zoom link, you may also put in what changes have you made since I last saw it. You'll put all those materials in your project folders, including your proposal, your presentation slides, your URL, the Zoom recordings, anything else that you've noted. After you finish your final recordings, I will also demand that you do a peer review. I will give you the template for the peer review, and in the peer review, everybody will evaluate themselves. And they will evaluate themselves realistically, and especially jotting down every task that they did and evaluating how well they did each of those tasks, and they will evaluate each other in the group. I suggest a good idea is to, from now on, is to even record your group meetings. So this way you have documentations of who's attended the meetings, what tasks were being done, what are the contributions of those people in the meeting, so you'll have presentations. So this is what the semester is. So our final meeting time is on December 4th. You will be uploading everything to the time of where our actual final exam time is due. That's a lot, but that's what the semester is. I haven't seen many of your groups, so what I want to do today is I want to do breakout rooms, and I want each of you to go to your breakout rooms, and basically the first thing is start, if you haven't started it, start your project, start with the Wix, the free version. Make sure that you've made assignments to what everybody needs to do, because that first one is due on Monday. I will attend each of your rooms and give you feedback on, since I'm a participant in each of your rooms, I'll give you feedback on what you need to do, and giving you some direction on what you need to do. So in this case, let me stop sharing. I'm going to create breakout rooms, and I'm gonna assign those. I'm gonna let the participants choose their room, so there's gonna be 10 breakout rooms. And what I'll do is I'll create those. I'll go to each of the breakout rooms. I'm going to open up all those breakout rooms, and then I'll join each of you. Make sure that everybody's on the same page. If you have additional questions, you can stay with me afterwards. I'm going to close the breakout rooms and then take attendance. So I think our class ends when? I think at 6:20. So at 6:10, I'll end the breakout rooms and we'll take attendance, and then you can stay with me as long as you need to, and I'll answer any of your questions. Okay, so I'm now opening the rooms. Go to your breakout rooms and let's get started here. And then I can give you feedback on where to go, where I think it'll be really good. So just join a group. And I'll stay till everybody goes to a room.
I don't see a room. I'm sorry.
Yeah, neither do I.
What's your problem? What room are you in, Brandon? What group are you?
I'm not sure what the number is, but
Well, go look at the number. You
let me
can't
double
go
check
to
the
a
number.
group until you know the number.
Yep. I don't see an
All
option
my
for the
groups
breakout
in
room.
the group, it's not the right people.
I am in group number. Let's find it. I'm in group number 10.
Okay, so let me
I just
assign
don't see
you.
the option to join the breakout room.
So I'm gonna assign you, Brandon, okay?
Okay.
And Alexa, did you join?
I just tried joining my number and it's not like my group. It's a whole different group. I'm group 4, but everyone in there is not in my group.
So see who else. I can't help you on that. To start switching. Who's in your group?
Um,
That was
K Ping.
Okay,
my group should be the one with Vidi, Lauren, and Enrique.
Lauren? You're Brandon, are you with Lauren?
Vidi, Lauren, and Enrique.
Lauren. Okay, this group too, Lauren.
What's the last name?
DZIE.
Yeah, it's that one. Yep.
Okay, hold on. Where are you now? Get out of that group because you're not on
Yeah,
it.
no, I left the room.
I don't see you.
I left the other breakout room.
So try to join group 2.
I don't see an option to join
Room.
group 2.
Do you see breakout? You don't see
I
breakout?
don't have,
rooms?
yeah, usually I have a tab that says breakout rooms. I don't
Look
see
at
it.
the 3 dots. Sometimes those 3 dots have it.
It says 3 dots. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, it wasn't popping up on my screen. That's weird. You said which room is it?
2.
2? Okay, thank you.
Okay. So go. And What's up, Kitty? Kitty, did you break
Joining-
out or?
I was just joining through my computer.
Oh, you were in the other one. Okay, did that help, Kitty?
Yeah, that helped. It was good. It clarified a lot.
Okay, good.
Sorry, Jason, you said. Yeah, so for our website, like, just and if you look at trying all the things, they could be applied to like any different subject, whether that be like using like grant, I don't know, would be like ChatGPT for
Oh, looks like we're the only ones. Oops.
Yep, well,
For her to come back.
okay.
BJ, what's up?
Nothing much. Sorry, I can't put my camera on because my Zoom has been not working. But
Did you go into your group?
yeah, we just came out of it.
And how does it work? How are you doing?
We're doing good. We created the website, published it. I'm gonna put the URL in Blackboard.
Great.
Then we
Good.
divvied
You're
out,
starting. Congratulations, BJ.
yeah, we divvied out who's doing what pages, and then
Okay, so let me just join one more group and then I'll end up closing the class, but we'll just see. I'm
Okay.
glad, I think it was a good idea to do the breakout. What do you think?
I agree.
You know what I mean? So everybody can kind of see each other. You know, everybody's kind of floating here and before we blink our eyes at the end of the semester, nothing to
Yeah.
show. Okay, good. BJ, are you here?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, did you share everybody to be contributors?
Yeah, we're working on that now. I'm getting the emails and people are making their accounts.
Okay, you've done that. So
Yeah.
can you share with Lauren was having some issues. Lauren, you have BJ, what group are you in?
Group 6.
Group 6. So did you hear that, Lauren? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, so you have her just text BJ. She's already getting her URL and stuff. So just text her. So BJ, do you mind helping then, Lauren?
No, don't mind, of course.
Okay, good. That's what we want to do is help each other. So that's what we want to look at. So has everybody opened all rooms? What am I stopped it, right? So I have to other read. Okay, so any other questions? So let me do the attendance, and then I'll stay with a number of people that have questions. I think it was important to have, let me make a couple of announcements. I think it was important for us to have the breakout rooms that everybody realizes where they're going with the project. For Monday, then you publish your URL. But what I want to emphasize to the groups, and you may make a change on it, is that I want you to get some skills from this and not to have this grandiose project that you have. It's just an image and you're not able to actually implement. That's what I want. And that you can have a URL, you can have a website, you can have the whole plan. And I've had in past classes, people sold the whole thing. Somebody wanted, it was such a great domain name, and you already had the overview and website, they paid people. And I had another person that they got shares in the company. So it's a possibility as well. So let me share my screen, do attendance, and then I'll stay and answer anyone else's questions here. By the way, thank you. Somebody pointed it out. I didn't make this available. So under project, under assignments and quizzes, you look on project, you'll see here are some past decks that people use for their presentations in the past. So you can look at this on what was available for the final. So let me go to attendance. Let's see something coming up. I have to start checking. 8677. Use that. If you finished, you can go ahead. If you need to talk to me, please stay with me. Otherwise, we'll look at everybody's websites on Monday, give you some feedback on it for the following week. And I think it was really good that we used this breakout rooms here to meet with the groups that we can do this with. Okay, TJ, I'm glad that we proceeded. And James, how are we doing? TJ, I think I'm glad that we caught it in time.
Yeah, that was good. I had sent you an email about the grade book didn't upgrade for one
Yeah,
quiz.
what happened?
I did it once, and then I went back to do it again just to get a better grade because I was just going through them.
Oh, you can't, and it gave
And I
you,
submitted it. My second one was after the due date, so now it's like sitting there saying still needs grading. So I think you might have to manually do it. So I just want to send you an email and let you know.
okay. So just stay with me, and once I turn everything off, let me do it. Do you have a minute?
Yeah, I could stay a minute.
Yeah,
Sorry.
stay and let me get it out of the way. You understand? I'd rather get it out of the way. Let me just stop sharing, stop recording. No one needs to see this. You agreed, TJ? This is kind of.
Mine is in the attendance page. I was here last class, so if you can help me with that.
Yeah, so let me do the attendance. So let